Well, welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. We're currently in the where are we? We're in Trabia Garden. We're in here for a reason. We went through last time and got a ton of stuff done with our guardian forces, in particular Tonberry. I wanted to learn Haggle, Sell High, Familiar, and Call Shop, so that was all done. Pretty much all of our other, I almost called them Persona, all our other guardian forces are doing pretty well. But yeah, I wanted to get that done because it's, I think it's pretty important to do. Also, I wanted to do some grinding because if we want to get some of the high ultimate weapons, we're going to need a bunch of, well, you don't have to do it this way, but we're going to do it this way. And I got 40 of these Elenoil cards because they do become, energy cells? Hang on, let's just find out. Energy crystals. And we're gonna need 4 for the Save the Queen and 2 for one of the other ones. But yeah, so I'm not gonna, well actually, go ahead and just refine them now. But we're gonna need those. Additionally, I got some Iron Giants because we're going to need Star Fragments. Made sure that I had Blue Dragons for Fury Fragments. That's a hard word to say. We're gonna need Chimera for a regen ring, and let's see, what else do we need? Oh, Marlboros. We're gonna need a couple of those for some Marlboro tentacles. So make sure that we have those. Anything else off the top of my head that's like really important? I think that's pretty much it for, oh no, we need sharp spikes as well. So we already have a bunch of those apparently. And I think we also need a couple Dino Bones, which I already have. I'm looking at my notes here, trying to figure out exactly where all the stuff is. We also need windmills if you don't have any. I do have some. So we're gonna need all of those things for the weapons. So just heads up on that. Also we'll need adamantines. Actually, one of the things that we should probably do here, just so that we have them, is if you get the Minotaur card, you can turn it into 10 adamantines, and that pretty much takes care of all of those that we're gonna need for the next little bit. We will probably stop by a place where we can upgrade weapons. I can probably show some of that off. We should be able to now get the Save the Queen at least, and probably the Strange... Is it Strange Vision? I don't have the names of the weapons in front of me. Anyway, we want to head to Trabia Garden at this point, but there is going to be at least one stop that we're going to be making. And this is going to be a story-heavy episode, so just a heads up, we are in the dumb part of the story. I don't feel like explaining any further until we get there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. This party is fine for now. What I actually want to do is I want to start off by getting stuck on some of these cliffs. And I didn't mean to do that. Actually, it probably would have been great here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just fast forward. I need the map, please, because we're gonna be traveling. Nothing will happen while we're in Trabia Garden, so I don't mind using the speed up. This is the direction we want to go, but this isn't actually where I want to be. I want to get past all of this, and then we'll come back around. I want to hit Shumi Village first, because we should be able to get some ultimas here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, can you imagine how long that was going to take otherwise? So let me drop off here, grab this, be right back. I got 11 ultimas for that, so that was absolutely worth it. I think right now, oh right, I can't get to my inventory, which is kind of silly. Let's see, we currently have 78 ultimas on Squall there. That's actually pretty good, so I do want to keep that going for him. And then we're gonna go ahead and make a U-turn here and head back towards the island we were just on. Not really an island, it's like a continent. Then again, these continents are pretty dang small. Oh, we've been to Trabia Garden, by the way. We stopped by, I think we stopped by in one of the episodes. What? I got stuck on the mountain there. We stopped by in an episode, basically say, hey, this is here. But yeah, now we're gonna stop gonna stop by it. Of course, Trabia did get hit by the missiles, so it's looking a bit sad. A direct hit? This is terrible. I'm going in. Be careful. Okay, so now that she's gone in, we can follow her. Yeah, you don't have to do anything here, just press X and then you'll go inside. Squall! Why isn't Selphie here? Aren't we missing someone? Selphie, I let her go on ahead. I bet you she's in shock. Come on, let's go after her. Okay, those, I think you can actually talk to them, can't you? Selphie's in shock, I'm sure of it. She's not herself. Haven't you noticed, Squall? To tell you the truth, I was shocked when I found out Balam was occupied. I think I understand how Selphie feels. So this is where Selphie grew up? I'm sure Selphie wanted to come by sooner. Well, she didn't say anything, so... So first of all, we have some sad music here, but we do have a Thundaga draw point that I didn't really care about. Let's talk to all these guys, though. So, you've been looking after Selphie? Well, let's just play along with it. Selphie's been a great help. Ah. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. I'm so glad I saw Selphie. I feel a lot more cheerful after talking to her. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to catch up with some of my friends. Which we will do, and there's a couple things I want to do first, but let's talk to everybody here. What is with how we're standing? Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask. It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see, for example, have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. Alright. Anyway, there's 2 magazines we can actually get here. Where is the... Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the door? The first is... This is a cemetery. Kind of looks like it, right? Pretty sure it is. But we find an old issue of Timber Maniacs in here, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then, yeah, so you can see this is kind of a sad location. There is a hidden magazine here. You can count your steps for where you need to be to do that, but if you just kind of... Come on, where is it? There it is. We get a Weapons Monthly August issue. That is a pause button. That is not... what have I been playing that uses... Oh, Liza P. Wrong button. So yeah, we've got the punishment. Looks like the energies. I think that's what those are called. The cardinal, which I think is this one of the top rated or the ultimate ones? I don't know. And the save the queen, which most definitely is. Yeah, so it shows what we need. We'll get there. All right, but in order to move on with the story, we need to go to the, where's the door? Let me out. We carry the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. I'm exhausted from tending to everyone. That Tonberry King. Take this. GF summoning. Blah. I got the Tonberry King. Thank you so much. Can you turn a little bit? We were just talking about who would have won the Trabia basketball tournament if we had played. It's all because of the stupid missiles. I'm telling you, the Moogle team will make it, and they'll probably play the Mock Chocobos in the finals. Your pronunciation's all wrong. It's chocobos, not chocobos. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What did they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions? Is that a missile? We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. I'm glad I got paid during all of this. Let me out! Anyway, we want to come over here, because this is where the basketball court is. We're leaving as soon as Selphie comes back. We're on standby till then. Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her and... Okay, we're free, so let's talk to some people. I've got to do something to show that Selphie can depend on me. Why the search for Elena? Elena, invading Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make the journey into the past too? Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? I wonder if she was living a normal life before all of this. You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. And if you try to leave, you get this. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Cheer up, eh? Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? I want to get even. I want my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? Yo, what are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart could come up with a way so we wouldn't have to fight anymore. What are you getting at? If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They're just pretending to be thinking. Everybody's staring at Squall. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renova, why all this? All of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in a garden. I'm a seed. Do you understand? Squall, you have to voice your feelings or else I won't understand. You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. And now you're saying all of this? What happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that, Renoa, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. But that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Irvi, wanna play? I really liked this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her. Selphie, what you playing? War! Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? Yes, why didn't you tell us? Because you two seem to have forgotten. It just kind of sucked I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Selphie and bossy little Kisty. That is just so weird. Huh? Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was this way. Okay, so we've got Phantom Squall here, who I don't think there's anything we can interact with in here, to be honest. So let's just move on. Let's follow everybody. Hey, look, it's the kid we keep seeing in our dreams. Sis, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. Yeah, you vanish, or they vanish when you talk to them. Which is weird. How about this? Yeah! The ocean, the lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Yo! Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm gonna tell on you. Cry baby Zell, go back to bed. If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then what about my parents in Balam? The Dinks in Balam must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here. Yo, come on, stop it. It's matron. He's trying to say matron. Help. Cry baby Zell. Why does this little one look familiar? Who's that? Na 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 na. Stop teasing me, Cypher. Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too. Well. Cypher. Cypher was always Cypher. Zell, always crying and screaming. Irvine? Sorry, don't remember you. Kistis, I think you were difficult to deal with. Selphie, always full of energy. I don't understand. Well, maybe we'll get there to the Irvine stuff later. Cypher was there too. Except for Renoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. Sis. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. That didn't turn out okay at all. Sis Ellie. Elone. So Elone was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Kistis, Zell, Selphie, Irvine, Cypher, Elone, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all of this is, but we were definitely together. You mean Sis is Elone? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wants to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. You don't even remember who she was. Hey, Selphie, that goes for you too. pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. So Ma and Pa aren't my real parents. Did we ever meet Pa? We've met Ma. I wonder where the orphanage is. So Sis was Elone, huh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Squall, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I am adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher too. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. That's probably why I forgot about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yeah, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. That was when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, Kistis always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, but Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best by myself or else I won't be able to see Sis." I guess I was trying to take Elone's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Go talk to Kistis. Seems like she was she was shocked. I can't remember. The orphanage was located. Yo, this is getting out of hand. We're forgetting way too much. I misunderstood love? Actually, I had completely given up when Renoa came into the picture. Hey! It must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the Guardian Force. The Guardian Force provides us its power, but the Guardian Force makes its own place inside our brain. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor that the Guardian Force critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the Guardian Force, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned to Guardian Force until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Selphie? Your first experience with the Guardian Force was when you came to Balam Garden, right? Yeah. We gave up our memories in exchange for power. Is it because of the Guardian Force that we forgot? Is that why other forces refrain from using Guardian Force? I have a confession to make. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a Guardian Force inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that Guardian Force for a while, so I have experience with Guardian Force too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that Guardian Force. It must be the Guardian Force's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using Guardian Force now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the Guardian Force. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know, let's all keep a diary. That way we'll always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents in Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm gonna let go of that power. Hey, do you all remember Matron? She was always wearing black. Let's see. Matron, dressed in black. She's the... very kind, long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. Wait, I just pictured her face and I see a resemblance. Matron, they look alike. Look alike? No, that's not it. Matron's name is Adia Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Adia. Matron, Sorceress Adia. Why is the matron... Why? You're wondering why Matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right, it was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Adia. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, are you listening? So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Renoa is saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it would be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I made have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the Guardian Force. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. For the record, real quick, what he's saying about fate and stuff, think about that because there's a lot of fate is a theme kind of loosely throughout the entire game that we're really starting to touch on finally. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There are no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. But somehow we're all together again, just like old times. Though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Renoa. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everyone wants. Look, look! A gift from the fairies! Yo, you want to go check out Adia's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. Clue? You mean to why Matron turned out like this? It probably has something to do... It probably has to do with something that happened in the past, but the past is the past. It's over. Done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But... I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head to Adia's house. Yeah, that's actually a location that we get to go to. We're not done yet, so I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. Okay, so with all of that, we are finally free. It doesn't really matter who we want to bring here. I'm gonna grab Zell. I think... So, we're gonna exit here. We're gonna exit here. We're gonna exit here. We're gonna exit here. Let me out! Oh my god. We're gonna head back into Trabia Garden. I think there is another scene at the library, but I wasn't able to trigger it in my test run, so I don't know. There you go. Selphie's back. I hung out with her for a little bit. Selphie just seemed to give off a burst of energy, doesn't she? The day of the missile attack, me and her, we were sitting next to each other in class. Call it a twist of fate or whatever, but we have been going out since then. Oh, these two are dating. I'm stuck in between them, but apparently they're dating. Excuse me, sir. If we're really going to repave this street, we definitely need to get a hold of a truck. Oh yeah, I think someone's dad is involved with that type of work. Okay, but the reason why we want to come back, please donate to the Trabia Garden Fund. Is that what you guys are doing? The Trabia Garden crumbled to ruins overnight. Wouldn't you like to help rebuild our wonderful academy? Just whatever you can is fine. Good luck! Thanks a lot! Wait a minute, you're not from Trabia Garden, are you? I can't take this. Really, thank you, but please take back your donation. Anyway, so Selphie's friend is here. Selphie, let's go to that coffee shop and have lots of cheesecake again. Woohoo! Yeah, definitely. But we want to battle her because it's a good day for cards. And she has a very specific card that we want to get. Let's see if it's not here. Hang on a second. Hey, there it is. Okay. So we've got the Selphie card that we can get from her. Wow, this is not gonna be great to start with. Let's put you up there. Okay. Well, that's also not great, but it's fine. Actually, this is perfect. As you can see, if you look at their cards, nobody can actually take that card, so hooray, we won. I like how I'm using Cypher's card. I don't know, something about that cracks me up. Anyway, hooray! Now we have that card. That was the last thing I want to really do today. But that card, let's see, it can be converted. It can be converted into elemental guards. And Selphie's card is like not that bad. Elemental guards give you elemental defense ×4. That's actually really, really good. I think we're not gonna be able to get that for a while. And her card is, it's fine, but it's not the best, I think. The cards we've been using have been great, so she's probably, it's probably worth it. Yeah, and so there is that. I don't think there's much else to do here. I think everybody else is still out and about, so I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Everything else is still available, by the way. We're back from our patrol. Hey buddy, did you find anything? Huh? The next team isn't here yet? I think he overslept again. What? Not again. I heard he even slept through the whole missile incident. If he doesn't get here soon, does that mean I'm on a double shift? Do it for Trabia. Sounds rough, buddy. Well, let's see if we can't trigger the one thing that I'm thinking of. If we want to go back, nope. Oh, well, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. You have to have Zell in your party, from what I understand, and you have to go down to the library. But like I said, I wasn't able to get this to trigger, so Perhaps I'm just unlucky. At this point, I would go back to the Shumi village and see if you could draw more Ultimas as well. I'll probably do that between episodes, maybe. It's always worth going to get more of those Ultimas, simply because it just gives you such a boost. I love it. Hey buddy, what do you got? Anybody have anything to say? Hey, it's you again. Aren't there 3 of you on the library committee? Well, since the 3 of us are so close, we're pretty flexible with our schedules. Is the girl with the pigtail off today? Yes, she is. Can I help you? Nah, that's okay, thanks. Looks like he likes the— oh hey, Renoa's here. What? The library is taking requests for books right now. Maybe I should put in some requests too. So Zell, when did you put in your request to the library? What's the Poo Run series? What kind of book is it? What is happening? You look confused. I also look confused. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Anyway. So the girl with the pigtail is not currently here. And everybody's gone. Is she over here? No, she's not. To be honest, I have no clue how to trigger this. If there even is a cutscene that I can trigger here. Or like another love scene with Zell. Or is it that I needed to talk to Renoa? You got me. I think it's kind of cute that those two like each other. Yeah, looks like we are stuck in a rerun. So, with all of that, next time we've got we're gonna be heading to Adia's home. I don't think there's really anything else to do between here and there other than pulling from the Shumi village and maybe upgrading some weapons. So I will see you guys next time. I'm just gonna save in the dorm room and yeah, I'll see you guys then.